I genuinely feel so bad for my son's daycare teachers. And it's not because he's a biter or because he has aggression issues, though I am in the process of making him appointments to get therapy for that because it's getting a little bit out of hand. For some reason, this boy thinks that he's Batman and he just needs to fight everybody. But the issue is that, mashallah, my son is built like a linebacker as a 2-year-old. Like, he's gonna be 3 in November. He's sizing out of 5T clothes already. He's over half my height. I'm 5'3", so I'm a little bit short, but he's over half my height, and he is 50 pounds. Like, he is dense, which obviously doesn't help when he has aggression issues, because him trying to fight the other 2-year-olds in his classroom does not go well for any of the other 2-year-olds. But so my kid is not a morning person, right? Like, and he gets it from his dad, because alhamdulillah, I'm a morning person. I'm also a night person. I'm a sleep during the day person, honestly. I like to take a little nap in the middle of the night and a little nap in the middle of the day. I like a split sleep schedule, but unfortunately that doesn't work out for the way that society is. But anyway, not a morning person. So trying to get him to daycare at 7:30 in the morning is just like not it for him. It is a fight every single morning. We've been doing this for 1.5 years and he's still not gotten used to it. And this morning was a little bit tougher than usual. We didn't make it out of our pajamas. He went to school in his Halloween skeleton footy pajamas, okay? No shame. He's a toddler. He's allowed to go to school in his footy pajamas. He's half asleep fighting me because I'm like, hey, put your rain boots on. It's raining outside. And he's like, no, shoes. So I put his shoes on, and then as soon as we get outside and he realizes that it's raining, he's mad that he doesn't have his boots on. But at that point, we were already late. I was not going back up the stairs and getting his rain boots, so he just cried the entire way to daycare. So by the time that we got there, he's just like angry and sniffling and sad. So I'm carrying him and babying him because he's my baby. He's gonna be 30 years old and I'm still gonna be babying him because I love him. And the way that it works at his daycare is like before breakfast time, the like older kids are sectioned off all together and the younger kids are sectioned off all together, and then like at breakfast time they divide into their actual individual classrooms by age. So the classroom that I drop him off and the teachers I drop him off with are not his like daily classroom and teachers. They're like actually the older kids' classroom and teachers. He just goes there before they divide off for breakfast. But he knows them, they know him, whatever, but they're just not his usual all-day teachers. So I walk in, I'm like, hey, like he's a little bit upset today. He didn't get to wear his rain boots. Like, can I just hand him off to you? Like, he just wants to be held right now. And this poor girl, I should have known that this was a bad idea when I realized that this girl is very petite. She's like the size of one of my thighs. And she's like, oh yeah, of course. And she like goes to get him, and the handoff is perfect. He reaches out to her, he goes to grab her, but like handing this bulky child to this girl was like handing her a bag full of boulders. Like, she didn't realize that she was about to carry the heaviest child in the world, and she immediately is like struggling to hold him up, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, like I can take it back, like it's fine. I was like, I'm so sorry, he's so heavy. And she's like, no, it's okay. She's like struggling to hold him up. She's like, no, it's okay, I got him, it's okay. I felt so bad. Like, I literally, and she's like, this girl, I don't know what her name is, but she's so sweet. Every time I've interacted with her, she's been so sweet. And she, like, all of the teachers at this daycare are so sweet. But like, it was just such a funny moment to me, because it was just like, I forget all the time that he's so heavy. Like, when like I started getting into weightlifting when he was 1 year old, and the reason I started getting into weightlifting is because he's massive. Like, I have dreams of having more children, and I was like, I already knew, like, after the first 3 months, his doctors were like, he's gonna be huge. Like, if you have more kids, expect them to also be huge. So like, I want to have more kids. Inshallah, I will be blessed with more kids. So I was like, I'm just gonna get into weightlifting, because if I have more of these, I need to be stronger. I need to be able to carry them around. So I'm at the point now where a 50-pound toddler is nothing to me. I can just heft him around and a full load of groceries and walk up our 3 flights of stairs and not think about it. But I forget that other people are not built like that. And it's just like another thing that like constantly reminds me, like, because I always see other people's 2-year-olds and I'm like, your baby is so small. And I have to remind myself that their baby is average size and mine is just a hefty boy. He's just a big boy. Like, he's just built different. And people wonder why my physical standards for a husband are so high. People wonder why I specifically want to marry like tall, fit men. It's because like, I can't have my son be taller than my future husband. I can't have my son be stronger than my future husband. Do you know how embarrassing that'll be when my son stands a foot over my future husband and says, "You're not my real dad," like, what are you gonna do?